Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and to another haul video. This is a little bit of a different one for me, but if you watched my last haul video, you will know that I mentioned that I had quite a stack of Plannerface stickers to get through, and whilst I did haul some of them in the previous haul, I still had quite the hefty pile to get through. So I figured that I would do like a little mini spotlight or like Plannerface specific haul, because I do have quite a couple of orders here. I have like a January order, a March order, a May order, and then like a UPS winter order as well. So I thought I would just do a separate video to get through all of those. So I guess because we have quite a little bit to get through, let's go ahead and just jump on into it. So firstly, let's take a look at the freebies. So like I mentioned, because this is a combination of a couple of different orders, we did get the January sampler, the March sampler in like that St. Patrick's green color, the May sampler. I then got some of the like standard summer PR freebies. Generally at the end of the month, you can like request like certain ones. So in one of the orders, I did get the like 6 of 6, which is just some kind of layering journaling type items. And then I think in my later orders, I either asked specifically for them, or I just mentioned the number or that person's code and got a whole bunch of the quote boxes. Love having the quotes, even though they're all the same. Like I could obviously use like these two in 1 year, and then, you know, these can be used another year or whatever. If you're missing boxes in spreads, or you don't have a quote and you want a quote for your spreads, you can easily pull these in. So it's always nice to have those on hand. And then, like I mentioned, because I did shop the Ultimate Planner Winter Sale 2025, these were the freebies. They're kind of like a scrapbook, Scrabble lettering system. So got the pink. I think if you were the first of like a certain amount of orders, you got like all of the colors. We have orange, we have a yellow, purple, brown or like paper, and then you have like a white paper as well. And I was thinking that with these I could maybe put like my name at the front of my 2025 planner, but we will see what happens. And then I don't know if it was at the same time, but there was also an order at some point amongst all of this where it was National Stationery Week. So I got the National Stationery Week freebie as well. And these are just like a big deco pieces. So again, really good for journaling. I know that like Beth plans will use things like this in her sidebar if she needs to fill some awkward space. So always handy to have those big deco pieces. And then the bulk of this order is kits. So we'll go through those in just a minute, but I did also pick up some scripts and some icons as well. So I did pick up the Family Time scripts. These are just one of her stock standard scripts. So you can pick those up at any time, provided that they are in stock. And then I did get some customs. So I got custom for Final Fantasy. I don't even know what number that is. 14. You can see I've already broken into them. I've only played it 3 times since I got it, but you know, life happened. I then picked up some more of like our friends, because we go to our friends quite a lot. So I kind of mixed and matched them. We have Annie and Graham's, and we have Owen and Lisa's. I know I actually have a whole sheet of both of these somewhere, but I don't know where they are. And I'm pretty sure I just did an order yesterday or a couple of days ago for a sheet of each of these again. So, because I always lose my stickers. I then picked up some doodles. So I have the injections. I mentioned in my last haul that whenever I see a store that does injections or like needles, syringes, I pick them up because of IVF. This one makes me a little bit sad because I did pick this up because I was going on not a lot of, but occasional walks with my baby buddy, because he's 11, or he was 11. He would have been 12 in November, but unfortunately we did lose him 3 weeks ago, which has been really tough. And I mentioned that in my other haul as well. But I was taking him on random walks because he was older. They did tire him out a lot quicker. But I wanted to have something to mark those. I feel really bad now. It's one of those like regret things, like when someone you love dies, you kind of have all of those regrets and guilts. And I regret not walking him more often. And then I picked up some rainbows as well because, you know, sadness needs a little bit of sunshine and rainbow. But then let's go ahead and get into the kits because, like I said, this entire order, like, well, not this entire order, but the rest of this order is now kits. So the first kit that I picked up is the St. Patrick's kit. I don't usually celebrate or mark St. Patrick's in my planner, but when I saw this, our household had two little pugs. We had a fawn pug like this one named Bella, and we had a black pug named Brutus. They have both since passed, but I had to have it, and I just think that the art's really cute. The pink, like I love pink, so, and my get up, you know, my nails and my jumper really match this. But then I also realized now that I'm seeing this, I'm pretty sure St. Patrick's and Slytherin Pride are on the same week. So I now have to pick and choose what kit I'm going to use. So stay tuned for that, but let me know your thoughts, whether I should use a Harry Potter kit or change it up for once and actually use the St. Pat's kit, because that's what I bought it for. But of course, these are your full boxes. You have some bits and pieces, some extra boxes. Let's get lucked up. Again, I don't really celebrate St. Pat's. I know that they do celebrate it in Australia, and a lot of, like, there's pubs and stuff where you can go and get the green beer and all of that. And I know some workplaces celebrate it, but mine does not, and I do not. Boxes, some more boxes, little things, appointment labels. More boxes and functional items. Oh. Bottom washi date covers. We have some alternate fashion girlies here and skin tone options. We have our glitter header page deco icons weekend banner. And then for some reason I got the box add-on with this. Don't know why. Is that a mistake? And I got the washi add-on as well. So that is St. Patrick's. I believe it's still in store. I don't know. But you can check out the store via the link in the description below. All right. So next up we have morning routine. This had been in my wish list for a little while, but I never knew when I was going to use it. And I've mentioned this to you guys before, but whenever Plannerface has a sale or whenever I know that there's a kit like I really, really want, I will go in and I will try and shop from my wish list first. And I think this one, I don't know if it went on discount or if there was like not a lot of them left, but when I did one of these particular orders, I noticed that this was either low in stock or on discount, meaning that once it was gone, it was gone. So I wanted to have it. Again, it's a very homey, don't know when I'm going to use it, like very anytime kit, but the color palette, like the blue with the yellow, this peachy color, love, love, love. So I think I mentioned it, but if not, it's called Morning Routine. Again, same format as previous, so we will just flick through. It's so cold. My husband just got me a juice, which is really delicious, but it's so cold because it's already rainy and overcast. It's like, yeah, my nose is running. And I have a tickly throat because I've been talking for so long already. But, you know, love that bottom washi. Oh, there go our freebies. Of course, I picked up the glitter add-on because this is an older format. I picked up the washi add-on. And then we, of course, get the alternate skin and hair tone options and our weekend banner icons and deco. Okay. So next up we have Hot Mess. Very cute kit, very how I feel and have felt for the last little while. So I don't know when I'm going to use it because I feel like I need to use it for the perfect week, but I feel like there have been so many perfect weeks. Again, same format, so we're just going to skip through. My fingers are so cold. I can't feel anything. And now I'm getting the hiccups when there's 2 more stacks of things that I wanted to get through, but I don't know if I'll get to. I've already filmed probably what was close to a 2-hour haul this morning. So, and now this, we'll see what happens. Alternate skin and hair tone options. The newly created glitter sheet. Of course, I picked up the washi add-on. And always the toolbox add-on. So that is a Hot Mess. Okay, I then also picked up Scotland. Again, don't know when I will use this, but it is one of the like travel series kits that I knew that I wanted. I have been to Scotland. I spent, I think it was 2 weeks there in 2011 with some family, and Scotland is so beautiful. I would move there in a heartbeat. Don't know if I'll be lucky enough to get back there. I would really love to go, but we will see what happens. Again, it's just one of the kits that I needed to have, so that if the time arises that I go to Scotland for whatever reason, I have the perfect kit for that. It's just super cute. Again, we're just gonna, do our thing here. I also love that blue with the orange pairing. Very, very pretty. And then you've got kind of like that tan color to ground everything. Not usually a fan of tan, but sometimes it complements nicely when you've got some really bold colors. Hello, alongside it. There you go. We have the classic tartan, like kilt vibe there. We have a whole bunch of extras. Hang on, let me put those to the side. This is an older format, so again, we've got the glitter add-on. I picked up the washi. I picked up the toolbox add-ons, fashion girls, whatever you want to call them. We have alternate skin and hair tone options. And then, of course, our weekend banner, deco, and icons. I think this one is on discount in store at the moment, so if you want it or you need it in your life like I did, definitely go and check that out now. Okay, the next one I picked up was little one in the neutral color palette. I already have the rainbow one. I was very inspired by Kat from Peace, Love, Plan and Reads. I have an album now, so that when we have bubbers, I've got like a selection of kits, and I wanted to have this one. I think this one on discount as well. Not sure, I could be wrong. So I was like, I better pick it up like before it sells out, because once it goes on discount, like once the price is slash, whatever is left in that like stockpile inventory is it. Once it's gone, you can't buy it again. So whenever I see that happen on kits in my wish list, I try and pick those up first. But super, super cute. Again, this is in an older format, so everything will look slightly different. Even though it's neutral, it's still kind of giving like vibrant fruit tingle vibes. I don't know why. My nose wants to run again. This cold weather is just not it right now. Rainbow washi, so very cute. A whole bunch of extras there, so we'll come back to those. Glitter add-on. So then we have little one neutral, so you've got the different skin and hair tone options here. You've got baby, so you can actually like letter in like baby boy, baby girl, baby's name, whatever you'd like to do there. You have 2 different baby options with different skin tones. You have twins. You have I'm a big sister, I'm a big brother. You've got mum Smush and her baby. You've got the absolutely stunning toolbox. I did pick up the washi add-on, and then you have your weekend banner, deco, and icons as well. So that is little one in neutral. Again, like I said, I'm pretty sure I picked it up on discount, so don't know if it's still in store, but if it's a kit that you have your eye on, definitely go and check that out. Next up, we have breakfast. Again, I don't quite know when I'm going to use this kit, but just something about the art and the style of the kit screams my name every time I look at it. It's just, I don't know. It looks very bougie, like it's giving like fancy cafe vibes, but I love it so, so much. And again, I don't know if it went on clearance or if like the stock was low. It was in my wish list, so I bought it. And I think this one's in a newer format, but I guess we shall see as we go through. Again, the color palette, the blue, the green, the yellow with that like neutral, we love. So cute. Don't know when I'm gonna use it. Like we try to eat breakfast every now and again, but not enough that we'd use it for a whole week. Otherwise, it's like maybe resort. Like if you're on holiday and you're like getting breakfasts every morning, you could use it like while you're on vacay or something like that. That could work. Okay, no, I lied. This is not in a newer format because we have a whole bunch of extras here. So we have glitter add-on, like always. We have washi add-on. I of course picked up the stunning tool box. We have the alternate skin and hair tone options for the barista. And then we have our weekend banner, our deco, and our icons. But again, like I said, just everything about this kit, the color palette, the art, perfect. Okay, so the next kit that I have to show you, so pretty, the color palette, to die for, is the Matcha Love Kit. Again, I think this is a newer kit, so I think it's still in store if you want it. But I could not bypass this kit because like the color palette, like this beautiful purple, pink, like pink always wins, matcha green, and this blue, perfection. Again, it's another cafe-esque type kit. I don't drink matcha myself. I've never actually even tried it. But I think it's like the perfect kit for like a girly date or like a catch up with a friend or like breakfast at a cafe. Again, the colors, like no brainer. So pretty. Again, don't know when I'm going to use it, but I know that when I do, it is going to look so beautiful, and I might even be able to pair it with my confetti lemongrass green foil that I showed you guys from SPC in the last haul. So maybe. Oop. Where else have I seen? Oh, there's St. Patrick's Day. I was going to say, where else have I seen this like bow washi? The St. Patrick's Day kit. Same, but different. Cute. Alrighty, and then we've got our extras here. So we've got a tall box that says I love you so much. We have the alternate skin tone options. And then for our little bestie girls here, we've got the alternate skin and hair tone options as well. And naturally, I picked up the washi add-on because why not? You never know when you might need it. And something like this, because of the color that it is, even if I don't use it in this kit, it's going to pair nicely with another kit, like 100%. Next, we have Sunshine. This isn't an older kit, I can tell because I have the glitter add-on for it. But it was, I can't remember who I saw use this kit, but I just think the color palette is so pretty. And the whole like strawberry popsicle, strawberry lemonade going on, like very nice. Perfect for summer vacay, perfect for a week off, perfect for just a holiday in general, or even like a self-care week. Or just a summer week, whatever you want to do. But again, the color palette, the green. Green's not even my favorite color, but the greens that I am seeing in some of these kits lately, unmatched. Beautiful. You've got the little like hibiscus flowers, the palm leaves. Very pretty. I'm waiting for my husband to message me back because it's like 2 o'clock. I've been sitting and filming since like, I don't even know, at least 12 o'clock, probably earlier. And I'm so hungry. I wanted to put lunch on while I was doing this, but I'm about to be finished this, so I'm going to have to wait on lunch anyway. But you know. And then again, like I said, glitter add-on. And then we're into our extras. So what have we got here? So we've got alternate skin tone and hair tones. An extra fashion girl. Yep. An additional fashion girl or 2 fashion girl options. We have weekend banner deco icons. This says, oops, freebie, there's a misprint on the deco page. Apologies for this. Oh, these bits and pieces. Movie marquee and an extra full box. Alternate skin tone options. Tall box fashion girl. And then, of course, washi add-on. So lots and lots of components to this kit, but that is Sunshine. Could be wrong, but I think this one has recently been put on discount in store. So if you want it, go and get it now before it's gone. Next up, we have Frozen Comforts. Again, this was another kit that I knew that I needed to have because it is such a winter kit and it is a non-traditional winter kit. Like if you've been in the planner world for as long as I have, I don't even know how long ago I started like properly, but every kit or predominantly every kit that you see released in like winter, it's like blue and it's purple. And whilst there is purple in this kit, it's contrasted by like an olive green and a beautiful orange color. And I think it is stunning. So it's always nice to have a kit that's not that traditional purple and blue. And again, I will probably never ever go anywhere like this because getting to somewhere that snows during winter in Australia is quite difficult. There's only select locations. Even then, you're not guaranteed snow at those locations. So I don't know if or when I will ever go to the snow and like experience this kind of vibe. Maybe one day when we have children, we'll take them. And, you know, but whether or not I'm then going to hold on to this kit for however many years until that happens, I don't know. But I think it's just beautiful. The doggo, the like winter cabin, the fairy lights. Again, you guys know fairy lights. You got me. But it's just so, so pretty. And then, of course, you've got the fashion girl and her doggo. You've just got, like, look at this color palette together. So pretty. Oh, can't wait to use it. It may get used just because I want to use it, but we'll see. Oh, stuck. Hang on. Is it stuck? No. Oh, okay. Then we have this like very tart and very winter. It's giving like scarf, warm blankets, like coziness. The washi is so pretty. Got your glitter page. And then we've got all of our bits and bobs. So I did, of course, buy the washi add-on. And then you've got the tall box, which I added on. And you've got the alternate fashion girl skin tone hair options, should you wish to use those. And then last but not least for this order and for this video is Vintage Christmas. This is one that I had in my wish list for a while. Didn't want to purchase it because I already have so many Christmas kits. Like I'm that person, I basically have an album dedicated to Christmas kits. Whilst I don't have a full album, I have quite a significant stash of like Christmas kits. So I don't need Christmas kits, but there's just something about the vibe of this. It's like retro vintage. It's traditional. I just love it. Again, don't know when will be the perfect opportunity to use it because I feel like even though I try to use the perfect kits for the perfect occasions, if I'm being honest, my life isn't all that eventful. So I'm often needing to just pull in kits to pull in kits. And it can be hard. So I'm hoping that this doesn't become one of those kits that I kind of just pull in at some point. But I do know that when we do have a child, at some point I do want to change like our Christmas tree. I do want to get like some very traditional decorations and like revert back to kind of that retro childhood Christmas that I know. Although I feel like whenever I see videos or TikToks or anything of like retro vintage Christmas of like when I was a kid, the trees, the lights on the Christmas trees were always colorful. And as a kid, that was the case with our tree. But I just love the white lights with the traditional. So I don't know if when that all happens, I'm going to have the white lights in the traditional colors or whether I'm going to go full on retro, like, I don't know, vintage, whatever you want to call it. But again, I had to have this kit. It's so pretty. We have the precious little baby in his Santa suit or her Santa suit opening presents. Again, this is giving winter. We don't have snowy Christmases. I wish we did. I wish I could move somewhere where we did. But again, living in Australia, not going to happen. But I can live through these kits and I can pretend that this is the world that I'm living in. We have the beautiful mistletoe washi. Mistletoe? No. Holly and mistletoe are different, right? Mistletoe is just like leaf, whereas this is holly. Put that aside. Glitter page, deco, weekend banner. You guys know the drill. And then let's get to, so of course I picked up the Fashion Girls. I picked up the washi add-on. You have the male fashion people, different skin and hair tone options. And then you've got different skin tone options and same again for Bubby. So that is Vintage Christmas. And that is it for this video, you guys. I obviously can't fit all of the kits into the, there's so many here, but we just scattered a couple. But that is it for this Plannerface haul. I hope you have enjoyed it. There is so many amazing kits here. As much as I don't like putting my sticker kits away, it's like my least favorite thing to do. I'm very happy that I've now hauled them because I can put them away and it means I can pull them for my lineup because again, they've been sitting in a pile for so long that I didn't even remember that I had half of these kits. So the kits that I'm pulling from at the moment, whilst it's great because I'm using up my collection, you know, maybe I want to chuck some of these in. But we will see what happens. So stay tuned for my kit lineups. I think, like I said, at this point I filmed into February. So I've done my January kit lineup, my February kit lineup. I filmed all of January, I'm pretty sure, and 2 weeks of February. So now that I've hauled, now that I've got some of this out of the way, I still have a bit of a stack here to do, but we'll do those later. I can start doing other kit lineups and putting these into my like selection for 2025. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm really hungry. I need to go and eat some lunch. It's almost 3 p.m. So I'm going to leave it here. Again, I hope you have enjoyed and thank you so much for watching. I will see you all very soon with another video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye for now.